Are you frustrated with sitting on the sidelines and not getting in the game? Well, don't worry, because in today's video, I'm going to break down how you're going to change that and become a starter for the next football season. So stay tuned. What is good, everybody? It is your guy KJ Howard, part owner of desireLess, and today I'm here to bring another banger for you guys. We want to explain how you're going to become a starter. Definitely got a special one for you guys. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We have plenty of content to help you guys grow, help you guys elevate, and help you guys dominate on the field. And also, if you guys are interested, join the email list where we're giving out exclusive tips every day to help you become a better athlete. If you guys are interested, definitely check those two things out. Well, you definitely want to subscribe. If you're watching this video, you might as well subscribe. But if you're interested in the email list, go check that out. And if you really want to show love, cop the Genesis tee merch if you want it. If you don't, it is 100% fine. I understand. We're not good enough yet. Nah, man, I'm just playing, bro. But check that out if you're interested. So today, like I said, we got something special. We're going to explain how you're going to start being a starter and you're going to stop sitting on the bench. Now, you're thinking like, well, a lot easier said than done, man. You're a guy who's played Division I ball. You're a guy probably who started all your life. But to be honest, I wasn't. In high school, I was a guy who didn't play hardly any varsity time at all. I was the junior on JV guy. Yes, that was me. I was Cam's backup, who is my best friend, who you guys see all the time. I was his backup. I wasn't even playing. He was the main guy. He was getting majority of the carries, 90% of the carries, and I'll come in at cleanup when he's not trying to get hurt. I was that guy. So I understand how it is and how frustrating it is on sitting on the bench and not getting the attention that you want, not getting to be able to have the pull when you're talking to coaches, not having the stat line that you want. It's just not being able to play the game you love. Because at the end of the day, you put in all this sacrifice and blood and sacrifices and hard work all for what? To sit on the bench? And for me, I went to a big high school, so like sitting in front of a bench was embarrassing. You got guys thinking, oh, where you play at? Oh yeah, I play at LaSalle High School. Oh man, it was a known school in my city. Oh really? What number are you? Man, there's plenty of times, bro, I felt embarrassed. Like, I'll be honest, this time I lied to somebody. I lied and said I was a player on the field. That's one of the things that when I was young, that's how I was ashamed, bro. So I understand your pain. I understand what you're feeling. But understand, there is a way to fix it. And I'm about to give that to you right now. So understand, when you're looking at, okay, how am I going to hit that next level? How am I going to become a guy who the coaches trust? Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's why you're not playing. They don't really trust you yet. Or you just have somebody better than you. You need to analyze the situation, okay? So analyze where you're at. Really sit down and do a debrief of yourself, or have somebody else do, either a coach or somebody, a loved one who can be honest with you. Not a yes man, but somebody who can be honest with you and be like, yo, the reason why you're playing because you don't know to play. Yo, the reason why you're playing is because you suck. You need somebody to really be honest. You need to analyze, okay, like why am I actually not playing? Why do the coaches not want to put me in the game? Am I not strong enough? Am I not big enough? Is my school too good? I need to go to a less talented school. I need to transfer out. So all those things you need to analyze. Okay, this is why I'm not playing. I have to do this. I have to do that. And then once you're done analyzing, after that, you're going to set goals. Okay, so my goal is to start. My goal is to become such and such. I want to start this many games. I want to win this award. I want to be the leading rusher in my comp. I want to do X, Y, Z. Whatever goal you have in mind, you're going to set that after you analyze the situation. Okay, you're here, but you want to get here, okay? You're looking at the fucking mountaintop like, oh man, I want to get there. So I'm down here, I suck, and I want to be really good and get the offers, be the guy who everybody carries off on their shoulders like, yay, you won us the game. I want to be that guy. Understand? Okay, boom. That's a good point to look at. But understand, we don't just stop there. Because if you just do that, you will never really get there. You just look like, oh man, how the heck do I get there? Now we're going to put in a plan to get you there. So number one, once we know our goal, now we need to think is how we're going to achieve this goal. Rather if that's you need to get a trainer. Rather if that's you need to gain weight. Rather if that's you need to get faster. Rather if that you need a mentor for somebody to keep you on track. You need to really figure out, how do I get there? What do I need to do? You need to eliminate the friction that is between you and your goals. So for example, if you're somebody who wants to elevate your game and you want somebody who get better, and you have a bunch of friends who are bums, they smoke weed all day, they don't do nothing, they're lazy, well, hey, you gotta eliminate friction. They're stopping you from getting to where you are. And I understand you're probably like, man, I'm focused, they're not affecting it, but bro, who you hang around with is who you are. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. So if you're hanging around with somebody who has low standards, who has no ambition, well then that's who you're gonna be. You need to hang around people who are ahead of you. You need to hang around with the starter. You need to be with them guys because they have a different mindset of playing, a mindset you don't have yet, a place where you're trying to get to, where you can learn from them. You're like, okay, if you're installing their habits, why will you not be playing next year? So you need to eliminate that friction. Eliminate, if you're somebody who needs to gain weight or lose weight, you need to eliminate that friction of having snacks. You need to eliminate that friction of not eating. Eliminate it. Make it easy as possible. You don't need to climb Mount Everest. You can just go over a little hill. If you can make it where you just have to go over a hill instead of Mount compound efforts, it's gonna be so much easier for you to obtain that goal you have. So like I said, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna get there. Is there a trainer, a program, a mentor? There's something. How are you gonna get there? Your coaches, how are you gonna get there? And then next, the action plan to get there. We know what we're not good at. We know what we wanna achieve. We figured out how we're gonna get there. Now we need the next part, which is action, okay? The steps that are gonna get us there. But what are you gonna do is, you're gonna put a system in place. Yes, you're gonna put out everything that you're gonna do to achieve starting on Friday nights. If that is putting in extra work, if that is studying more film, learning your position more, if that is working out on the weekends instead of hanging out with your buddies, if that is eating more food so I can gain more weight, you need to put a step by step of what you're gonna do every day. What are you gonna do at the beginning of the morning? What are you gonna do at night? What are you gonna do in the middle of the day? Everything that, all the habits that you have are gonna be tailored towards getting you to start. And that's what's gonna happen. You have to believe in a system. I'm a strong believer in systems. And if you ask me, systems is more important than goals. Like I said, a lot of people have goals. The janitor after school has goals. The bum outside has goals. Your lazy bum friends have goals. But guess what? They don't have a system in place. If you have a system and no goals, you still will end up somewhere. If I just worked hard every day on a certain topic, but I'm like, hey, I just take wherever it goes, and I don't really have anything, I'd probably be successful. Way more successful than the guy who just has goals, okay? So the system is critical. You need to plan out. And this is why I'm a big guy on planning out days and scheduling your day. You're gonna plan out each day. What are you gonna do to put in a step? You're gonna plan out your workout. You're gonna plan out everything so you cannot fail. If you plan it out and you track it and you put it all together each by day, this is what I'm gonna do to get better. You will never fail. You will achieve starting on Friday night. You will be the guy on the team. You will be the guy who's getting all the carries, having the scholarships, having the accolades, having the honors, having respect. Everybody's loving you. Before then, everybody ignored you. Now they're celebrating you. And that's what you want. This is what you have to apply to get there, okay? And then we get to the last part, is the why. You gotta want it. You gotta want it for yourself. You have to be the person who understands that the pain you felt of not playing has to overcome the pleasure of doing things that's not gonna get you there. So your pain of, I want this shit bad, I want to be the best bad, has to overcome of relaxing on Friday nights, hanging out with your bum friends that's getting you nowhere. Like, your pain has to be larger than your pleasure. You have to be consistent and disciplined, which takes a lot of pain, takes a lot of hard work. So your why really has to kick into, man, why am I doing this, bro? I've been going at it for 2 months and I don't see no results. Because in reality, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take, if you start in January, it's going to take all the way until September till you see results. August till you see results. Whenever football season starts, that's a long 9, 10, 8, 10 months of grinding non-stop with your head down without seeing no rewards, okay? So you need to understand that. So you need to figure out, at the end of the day, why you want to do this. And think about that every time you're faced with a hard decision on, should I do this, should I do that? Or anytime you doubt yourself, you need to think about that. Why are you doing this? You need to think about that. Don't be a little okay? That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I do. When I have to do some hard shit, and I gotta do something I don't want to do, but I know it's gonna help me be better, kill the little inside. Everybody got that little inside you that whines, that takes the easy route, takes the easy way. Oh, you're working too hard. Oh, I'm tired, lay back in bed. No, kill that motherfucker. Don't listen to him. Because the more you listen to him, the more you're gonna get further away from your goal. And the thing is, you can crush that thing to where it never bothers you again. But you can't let him win when he tries to convince you. Like I said, kill that little you need to get better. Kill that little bitch. All the shit that you have to do, everything we just put in front of you, analyze why you're not starting. You put in your goals, you put in a plan. Everything is going to take work, and it's going to be extremely hard. I'm going to be real with you. To get to Division 1 level, it was hard. I worked like crazy. I grinded like crazy. I treated every day. I was basically a pro when I was your guys' age. I was a pro. I had to give up a lot of stuff. I wasn't going out on the weekend. I wasn't hanging out with friends. I wasn't doing this. I was grinding. My summers weren't fun. I wasn't going on vacation. I was grinding every morning because I wanted it. And you got to want that too for yourself, okay? So understand, if you want to play and you want to start being a guy, you have to do things you never did before. If you want something you never had, you got to start doing stuff you ain't never done. If you want to start playing and start getting in the game and start being that guy, then do that, man, so colleges can recognize you, bro, because that's what it's all about. You want to provide the opportunity for you to go to college. You want the opportunity for you to get NIL deals. These NIL deals that people are getting to is crazy now, and they're making real money, and that's something that you can do. So if you're looking to figure out how you can do that, definitely have to apply this structured plan that we just made for you to get you where you want to go. And furthermore than the plan, if you really want to know like the secret on how to start getting offers, once you kind of become a better player, even now, there's chances where you probably get an offer now, maybe not be from the school you want, but I have a how to get offers overnight free ebook that will break down what you need to do either now if you just want to get some quick wins, or when you become that guy, you'll be running the offers unlimited, bro. You have the top NIL deals. Get that free ebook now, though, because I promise if you probably wait till 9 months, it's probably not going to be there, bro. It's not going to be there for long. I'm providing this free value, like I said, 100% free, where I'm giving out the secrets and insights from myself, Cam, and other D1 athletes, how we got to the position that we were at. So get that now. It's not going to be free forever. It's not going to be there forever. So get it now so you can save it and have it and look at it every day while you're on this journey. So when you have in mind, while I'm grinding, this is what I'm shooting for. Okay, so check that out if you're interested. But this is going to cap off the video. So hope you guys enjoy this and can learn something. And if you're a guy who isn't playing, hopefully I just put some motivation in you. Hopefully I just put some ambitions in you, a structure of a plan. So now you can go back and rewatch this video and put down, you're going to write down everything you need to. So now you put in a plan for you to start. By August of 2025, you're going to be starting on the team. Yes, if you do this. But understand it takes hard work, discipline, and dedication, and the mindset that you will not give up. You got to have resilience. You won't give up, man. So promise me you'll do that and you'll be starting next year, bro. But I appreciate you guys for checking in this video. I'm glad that you joined us. I'm so thankful for it. I appreciate you. It seems like I'm helping you, but in reality, you're helping me because you help me grow. You help me be better. You help me be able to make better videos, more informational videos. So if there's anything that you want to see in the future, or if there's anything that you don't like, or you do like, or you disagree, or you want me to expand on, comment down below and tell me what you guys want to hear. But it's your guy KJ. I'm gonna catch you guys later.